Hello everybody and welcome. Today we try and take another step to retaining the trophy that we won last season. It's the fourth round of the FA Cup in Where Eagles Dare. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 12 of Where Eagles Dare as we manage Crystal Palace for the FM26 Beta Save. My name's Mark, and on today's episode, as mentioned, we have the two games for you. First up is the FA Cup fourth round tie. We are back at the City Ground at Nottingham, where we were just a short while ago. I don't know if it was the last episode or the episode before. And then we have match day 27, I think it is, at Selhurst Park against Wolverhampton Wanderers, as we continue to try and keep our pressure on the top of the Premier League and finish in those Champions League spaces for next season. Whilst you've been away, we have played just one game. If we can go in it, because it's the fixture thing over here is still broken. We've not had an update this week yet in recording. So if we go down the bottom here, in fact, it was in the last episode, Nottingham Forest, a 1-1 draw. Kamada, the score on 40 minutes, a reminder of that game. Kamada on 40 minutes and Anderson on 68, meaning it was a 1-1 draw. We don't want a 1-1 draw today. We were dominant in that game as usual. 19 shots, 6 on target, 58% of the possession. And, well, yes. And then... we have played, as I say, one game since you were last with us. It was a 4-1 win at Selhurst Park against Burnley. We sort of were 2 up at half-time. Pino after 17 minutes. Uche, supplied by Pino. In fact, Pino had a hand in all 4 goals. Uche from Pino on 37. As I say, 2-0 at half-time, 3-0 shortly in the second half. Again, Uche scoring from a Pino across on 55 minutes. They got one back through Broja on 74, but it was John Mateta on 95 minutes that gave us a goal. Again, Pino, the supplier, 32 shots, 10 on target, 3.2 on the old XG, 47% of the possession. Burnley had more of the possession, but they didn't get through that much. 12 shots, 7 on target, 1.50. They were reasonably good for the win. That's how it's left us. How has it left us in the Premier League? Let's have a quick look at the table. As you will see, we still are tucked in third. We are 3 points adrift of Newcastle, who are in second on 52 points. Liverpool romping away with it at the moment. They are 11 points clear of Newcastle on 63. And 14 points in front of us. I think you can pretty much say in this sphere, not in real world obviously, but in this sphere, I think you find that Liverpool are going to retain their title. Talking about retaining titles, that's what we want to do in the FA Cup. Of course, today down the other end of the table, Manchester United are in 18th. We play them off camera between episodes. Sunderland in 19th on 16 points. They're 5 points adrift of Manchester United, as are Burnley, albeit Burnley are close to getting off the bottom of that table now. Something, either a win or a draw, and Sunderland lose, and they could move up into 19th place. But either way, they're 9 points adrift of Wolves, our second opponents of today's episode, in 17th place. Right, that has taken us down. There's no other news really to tell you about. We have this FA Cup match against Nottingham Forest, and we want to progress into the 5th round with a win at Nottingham Forest, and we don't want extra time and all that rubbish again in this round if we can help it. And here is the side that will face Nottingham Forest at the City Ground in this FA Cup 4th round. Benitez is in goal in place of Henderson. We have agreed that Benitez will play in cup matches. So Benitez comes in for this game. Mitchell, Gay, Lacroix and Munoir are the defensive line. Kamada and Wharton in midfield. It's Sarr on the left, Pino on the right. Sarr coming in for Yarami, who played in the last match on that left side. And then Uche plays between them with Mateta up front. We have changed slightly. This is the in possession. That is the out of possession. So just changed the formula very, very slightly because we were conceding goals out of possession. So just need to tighten up a little bit in our defensive line. And then the bench looking like this. It's Henderson, Guy, Klein, Canvot, Lerma, Esse, Yarami, Jaden Dans and Nketiah making up the bench. And here we are at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest playing a 4-2-3-1. Very similar formation to us. And Mateta getting us underway. 4th round of the FA Cup. Sarr out to Mitchell. Manus, 18 minutes on the clock. Pino, Manus back to Pino. Pino, who supplied lots of assists last game, has lost the ball this time. Almada comes away. Igor Jesus. And Almada outstripping his man there. I don't know who it was. And they've scored. Igor Jesus. Who was it? It was Pino. And Pino looks like he might be limping. I don't know if that's just a... But Almada outstripped him, pulled the ball across the area, and Jesus at the near post sweeps it past Benitez. And we go a goal behind on 19 minutes. Okay, with the ball, 29 on the clock now. Kamada, and we're giving the ball away, and that is not good. And they punished us last time we gave it away. Let's hope we don't do it again. We go 2 behind. We could be struggling. Jesus, Gibbs White out to Almada. Danger man last time. Straight into the arms of Benitez this time. Ball pumps forward, headed down, picked up by Sarr. And 1 minute of injury time. We are in that minute of injury time. Sells firing this ball forward. We've not had a shot on target all first half. Mateta, Kamada pumps one over the top. And the run of Uche was blocked by the defender, Zinchenko. And that's got to be half time. And, well... Yes, 19 minutes. Igor Jesus, the scorer. We've had 4 shots. We've not hit the target yet, and that is poor. We've had 58% of the possession. They've had 7 shots, 3 of which have been on target. 0.65 on the XG. That's not good first half. And if we're going to retain our not our trophy, but retain the trophy, we need to buck our ideas up in the second half. And Nottingham Forest, Igor Jesus getting the second half underway to Zinchenko. And Mateta wins that ball. And with 65 minutes on the clock, we're going to look at making some changes. We have had a shot on target. We've had 9 shots now, 1 on target, 0.51. We're a little bit more potent in the second half, but not potent enough. We need to be hitting that target. So it is time to make some changes. And, well, Mateta not doing the business. Let's go back to combined. Mateta not doing the business. I think it's time Mateta comes off for Nketiah. Jaden Dans, I think, is going to come on for Pino, who's not playing particularly. He's played better in this second half, but not played well. The only thing is Jaden Dans. Where are we? I've lost him. Jaden Dans. He's probably better as a striker, to be fair. In which case, then, let's move Nketiah out on the left. We'll put Jaden Dans up front there. And the other change we're going to make is, I need to just check which side Yaremi is best on. He's best on the left, I think. Nketiah, he's best on the left as well. But we're going to put Yaremi on. Or do we leave Sarr on for a minute? Let's leave Sarr on for a minute. He may perform better with those changes. Those two changes then. Nketiah is on for Mateta. And we have taken off Yaremi Pino and brought on Jaden Dans. Dans going up front. Nketiah on the left side. We can do a team talk because team talks are a thing now again, apparently. Plenty of time left to go out and change this game. Let's see what we can do. And as 77 minutes on the clock, we're not going to find in any further way through. 9-1. I think they've battened down the hatches, to be fair. And obviously playing on very attacking. We haven't got anything in the can to change it up. I think we go down to attacking just to see what happens. Right. Who else isn't performing? Sarr still not performing well. Do we take him off and bring on Yaremi? I think we've got to. Or no, we bring on SA. Let's bring on SA on this right side. And then we've got tired legs. Manus is as usual tired. So Gahey's going to come on and replace him. We've got one change left to make. Gotta find a way through. Otherwise, this is going one way. Kamada on the ball, swings it out to SA. SA chips this one in. And it's no heads there. And Mateta, who would normally be there, wasn't there. And Nottingham Forest on the attack again. Bakwa, second goal now will kill us off. Yates, and it's just gone thundering wide. Jesus was offside. Right, 86 on the clock. We need to go very attacking again, but also to make our last change. Very tired legs out there. Mitchell is off with a... Richards is off with a with flu. Wharton. He's not been the best in midfield. Lerma or Canvot. We'll bring Lerma on for... Lerma is on for Wharton, and we need to find a way through. Not a lot of trying, but I want you to make an impact. We need to go out and try and secure at least a draw and get extra time, I'm thinking. Four minutes of added time, and this is going one way. And it's going to be a loss, and we are out of the FA Cup, the competition we won last year. A goal from Igor Jesus on 19 minutes, and we were poor. 9 shots, so nowhere near the number of shots that we not. In fact, I'm not sure that we did a great deal in that second half. One of which was on target. Admittedly, we kept them to no more shots on target, but they've had the shots and put them away, and we haven't. We are out of the FA Cup at the 4th round stage, and, well, disappointing is an understatement. Well, you come back and join us on match day, and it is Wolves at Sailorhurst Park. But previously, we've played them the once, beat them 3-0 at Molineux on that occasion. They have got a new manager. Jose Mourinho is their manager. He's only just come in. So Yes, could be a bit of a toughie, I guess. A 3-0 on the previous occasion. Nketiah, Manus and Kamada, the scorers on that occasion. Hopefully today we can get a very similar result. In news, both Nketiah and Richards have both basically said that they no longer want to leave Crystal Palace. So we've put those two to bed for now. Can we go and get a result against Wolves? The first, I think it's the first double of the season. Certainly a double over Wolves would be very nice, and at least have a win on this episode. And here we are back at Selhurst Park for this match day 27 of the Premier League season, and we face Wolves for this one. Jose Mourinho, their new manager, so it's going to be a toughie. Henderson returns to goal after Benitez played as our cup goalkeeper. Mitchell, Gahey, Lecroux and Manoir are a defensive line. Kamada and Wharton continue in that midfield. In fact, let's get those set up right. Kamada and Wharton in that midfield. Sarr, Uche and Pino as our attacking midfield. Nketiah leads the attack up front in preference to Mateta, who's on the bench today. And then it's Benitez, Guy, Richards, Canvot, Esse, Doucouré, who's not 100% fit, but he's back. Yaremi, Lerma and Mateta make up the bench. Back to Premier League duty then, and this is how we line up for this game against Wolves. Wolves playing in their gold colour, of course. We are in third. Wolves are in 17th on 25. As the teams come out onto the pitch. Wolves in gold tops, black shorts, of course. And Nketiah getting us underway for this one. Out to Manus. Pino robbed. And we do get a highlight. A throw in on 11 minutes. It's thrown in. Kamada back out to Manus. Manus chips this one in. And it's back post Ismail Sarr putting it away. And we take a lead on 12 minutes. It was almost too easy. The defenders didn't defend that at all. Unlike Nottingham Forest, who seemed to be cutting us off. Manus just hung it up. And it seemed to be a long time coming down. And Sarr, perfect header. And with 21 minutes on the clock, they have a corner. Swung in. It's headed away. Mitchell is going to get there. Mitchell keeps it in play. And have we got a counter-attack going on here? Nice one for Nketiah. But he just puts it wide of the post. Highlight is going to continue. Johnson with the goal kick. Nketiah again. Nketiah around his man, Nketiah, and it took a deflection, but straight into the arms of Johnson. And the highlight still continues. And we do get another highlight before half-time. 42 minutes on the clock. Sarr, Kamada, Wharton, back to Kamada. Kamada chips this ball out for Manus. Manus finds Pino. Pino into space for Manus. Manus just crosses this in now. And Ismail Sarr, question whether he's offside. But I'm going with the fact that FM26, if it's shown up as a goal, usually tells you straight away that it's not. It is a goal. And VAR checking this one out. The ball into space. Yeah, Manus pulled it back. And definitely onside. And it's 2-0 on 44 minutes. And we get another highlight. 44 on the clock now. And this one out. It was looking for Uche, I think it was, but didn't find him. Kamada. Gay. Gay comes marauding forward. Uche. Oh, just wide of the post from Nketiah. 2 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. And it's all over. It is half time. We've had 3 more shots than we did in the last match. And we have so far kept them to nothing on target, albeit they have had 2 shots. We've had 12 shots, 4 on target, 2.07 and 52% of the possession. That's a little bit better. And they get the second half underway. .53 on the clock. We have a corner. Adam Wharton with that corner. Swung in. It's headed away. Wharton again chips this out for Manus. Manus, who's supplied Saar with 2 so far. Nearly supplied him with a 3rd. A corner to Wolves now. Sharaway has it. It's headed in and it's gone in. Strand Larsen gets a goal back on 58 minutes. And, well, it was from a corner. And we didn't defend this particularly well. Strand Larsen and Henderson, I thought, had got there. And it hit the post. Rolled over the line. Bit of luck in that one. And as 65 minutes comes up on the clock, it's time to have a look at changes. Who's not performing well? Nketiah's been performing quite well. Nobody's not performing badly. Wharton probably. Gay, he looks as if he's probably could do with the rest. I am tempted to take him off. But who do we take him off for? Do we take him off for Gay, for Richards? Or do we take Gay off for Canvot? It's the other. Actually, Richards is probably better. Let's let's bring on Richards for Gay. It's taking a bit of a chance, I know. That's one change. Wharton probably isn't played the best he can. But I don't really want to take him off at the minute. Nketiah, is he missing chances? We're going to take Nketiah off for Mateta at this juncture in time. 2 changes then. Let's see if we can get that back, that 2-goal lead. Sharaway is away again. And highlight on 71 minutes. We've got to be careful here. Trip in the box, but didn't come to anything. Wolves still have the ball, though. That's the worrying bit at this point in time. And that's through to Gomez. It's into the area and it's gone in. And once again, I think it's an FM26 thing, isn't it? We've thrown away a 2-goal lead. Maybe it could be because we're very attacking and we need to, once we get a 2-goal lead, we need to drop that down. And, well... Right, with 79 minutes on the clock, we are going to make a couple more changes. Wharton really isn't doing well in that midfield. And we're going to bring on Lerma in place of Wharton. And the other change we're going to make is also not playing particularly well at this juncture in time. Is Jeremy Pino is going to come off and we're going to replace him with SA, who has played quite well. We'll leave one in there just in case of injury. One thing I am going to change, though, is, well, just want to check Mateta in possession as a target forward and a TCF out of possession. He's TCF there. I'm going to set him as a target forward. And let's see if we can get this goal back. I'd like to think we possibly can. A couple of tired legs out there, I notice as well. We've got to be careful of. Mitchell is tired. Do we make that final change now and go? I think we will. Richards is on. And I am tempted, if we bring on Canvot. Canvot can go in there. And Richards can go in there. That's the changes we're going to make then. All the changes done and dusted. As we go in look for the winning goal. It's not going to come though, is it? It's looking awfully like a draw at the very least. 3 minutes of added time, and they have the highlight again. 3-2 loss would be rather humiliating, as we had a 2-goal lead and we've thrown it away. And again, at Selhurst Park, we seem to have a little bit of a problem at Selhurst Park. This is in the area and this is going in, isn't it? Yes, it is. And Wolves have come back in this second half. And the best we can do is rescue a draw, but that's not going to happen. And we've lost in the league. And possibly lost some ground. 18 shots, 6 on target, 2.35, 46% of the possession. They had 7 shots, 4 on target, 1.38 and 54% of the possession. It's been a poor day at the office today, that is for sure. Well, a humiliating defeat at the hands of Jose Mourinho and his Wolves side. 2 goals up at half-time. We really should have put pay, and I must get into the habit of once we go 2 goals up is to drop our thingy from ultra attacking down at least to attacking, if not to positive, and see if we can ride games out, because keeping on the very attacking seems to come back and bite us in the what's it. So that's not good. Only game being played on Sunday. There were a raft of games on Saturday. Spurs beating Arsenal in the London derby. Aston Villa beating Leeds. Brighton continue their good, not continuing their good run against Brentford. Man City beating Newcastle 1-0, which would have helped us had we won, of course, at the top of the table. West Ham drawing 2-2 with Bournemouth. Everton losing to Manchester United 3-2. And Liverpool beating Nottingham Forest to keep up their run at the top. In fact, they must be further ahead now at the top of the table. Friday's game, Chelsea drawing 1-1 with Burnley, and I guess there's a Monday game as well. There is Sunderland and Fulham on Monday. I'm not sure how much that will affect us. We do remain in third, but Manchester City now closing in on us, 3 points behind us. Chelsea are 4 points behind us in 5th place, and West Ham also 4 points behind us in 6th place. We are 3 points still clear of, behind Newcastle. We could have overtaken them today had we won. I'll repeat that. Had we won. Wasn't a good result. But Newcastle lost as well. And the gap has opened up to 14 points for Liverpool over Newcastle. 14-point lead at the top of the table at this point in the season. I don't think they're going to get caught somehow or other. It will be ultra. They've got to blow up big time. But we will be back for the next episode as we're out of the FA Cup. We have 2 league games for you. It's Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and then we will play Leeds back at Selhurst Park. Let's hope for better results at Selhurst Park. Our home form is not that good. In between, we will play Manchester United at Old Trafford. Hope you can join me for the next episode. It looks reasonably exciting to join me for that one. But I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of Where Eagles Dare as they are released. New episodes of Where Eagles Dare released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And don't forget my other series, To Be a Legend, which is also out on other days. It's Tuesdays and Fridays for that one, also at 4:15. The best way of keeping up to date with all that's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 13. It's out on Monday. Till then, have yourselves a great time. Don't forget to be a legend tomorrow at 4:15. Otherwise, have yourselves a great weekend. Bye-bye.